Top 10 Old Money Luxury Brands. Welcome to Gents Groom, where we talk about fashion, luxury, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video listing the top 10 old money luxury brands. You have probably heard about the old money static or old money fashion. Although it has been trending, now it is a classic style that is based on royalty and wealthy families of the 20th century. Forget about loud logos and TikTok fashion trends. This is quite luxury at its finest. The old money aesthetic also has a lot to do with the nautical and equestrian robes and with the brands that represent that style. Also, think about mentions on Lake Como or summers in the Hamptons. The old money aesthetic is not about imitating the mega wealthy of the day. It's about a classic and elegant style that is timeless. At the end of the video, there is a bonus fact about the most exclusive watch in the world that may surprise you. So, without further ado, here are the top 10 old money luxury brands. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe and follow us on Instagram at elux.com, Ralph Lauren. No brand is more iconic to America and the sport of polo as Ralph Lauren. Originally known as Polo Ralph Lauren, working out of a drawer in the Empire State Building and drawing inspiration from old Hollywood glamour, in 1967 Ralph Lauren started designing and selling handmade styles. In 1968, he debuted his first full collection of menswear, and in 1972 launched his first full women's bear collection. The clothing had a mix of Ivy League and country club wear, married to everyday apparel. Ralph Lauren is closely connected to the polo and old money aesthetic and is an easy way to add a chic staple into your everyday wardrobe. Salvatore Ferragamo. In 1927, Salvatore Ferragamo opened his first company focusing on the study, creation, manufacture, and sale of ladies' footwear. In 1938, he opened Ferragamo stores in Florence, Rome, and London. The unique, exclusive design, which has always distinguished the brand, is obtained by combining style, creativity, and innovation with the quality and craftsmanship typical of Italian-made goods. This is a brand with a quiet and luxurious style that would be perfect to wear in combo. Patek Philippe. The only watch brand on this list, Patek Philippe, is the best there is. Patek Philippe is a Swiss luxury watch and clock manufacturer located in the canton of Geneva in Vallée de Joux. Patek Philippe is one of the oldest watch manufacturers in the world with an uninterrupted watchmaking history since its founding in 1851. It designs and manufactures timepieces as well as movements, including some of the most complicated mechanical watches. Patek Philippe is known as one of the most exclusive and luxurious watchmakers in the world. Its watches are considered state-of-the-art and to be truly the epitome of watchmaking. The watches of Patek Philippe are rare by nature, and for some models, you have to wait many years to get your hands on one. Chanel is the French luxury fashion brand we all know and love. It was founded in 1910 by Coco Chanel, and today focuses on women's high-fashion, ready-to-wear clothes, luxury goods, perfumes, accessories, and leather goods. Chanel is for sure one of the most luxurious and classic fashion houses in the world, and although they are pretty well known and their bags don't exactly fall on the quiet luxury category, Chanel is definitely old money. The fact that you can't instantly recognize a Chanel bag is not necessarily a bad thing. The classic flap, for example, is a model that has been around since the 80s and is definitely a classic style of the brand. Chanel is chic and elegant and will never go out of style. Armani, the Giorgio. Armani brand, owned and run by the founder designer Giorgio Armani, has earned its space in the fashion industry through its superior design, relevant teams, and trends. Armani maintains the aura of a real luxury brand. In 1965, Armani started working as a designer at the fashion house in Nino Cerruti, where he met Sergio Gagliotti. Then, in 1975, Giorgio Armani started the company with Gagliotti. Being a designer himself, Armani made apparel with his sense of aesthetics, beauty, and luxury, a sense that appealed to the elite of society. Since its founding, Armani has been a staple to people who value quality and design above all else. Burberry is a British luxury fashion house headquartered in London, England. It currently designs and distributes ready-to-wear, including French quotes, for which it is most famous, leather goods, footwear, fashion accessories, eyewear, fragrances, and cosmetics. Established in 1856 by Thomas Burberry, originally focusing on the development of outdoor attire, the house has moved into the high fashion market. Burberry's trench coat and check print have always been classics, but in recent years, under the creative direction of Riccardo Tisci, Burberry has been introducing new designs and new logos with a more youthful feel. Burberry represents the British old money and will always be a classic brand of timeless style. Loro Piana. Loro Piana is an Italian brand specialized in high-end luxury cashmere and wool products. Originally from Trevero in northern Italy, the Loro Piana family began trading wool in the early 19th century. In 1924, Pietro Loro Piana founded the current Loro Piana Company, now the world's foremost cashmere processor. Loro Piana prides itself on sourcing the very finest, rarest materials the world has to offer. Loro Piana uses these unique raw materials to produce its world-renowned textiles and exceptional luxury goods, all crafted in Italy by some of the country's most skillful artisans. Loro Piana is a favorite of the ultra-wealthy and is definitely associated with luxury and old money. Hermes is the pinnacle of luxury handbags. The most famous and exclusive bags in the world are Hermes bags, and the best of Hermes are, for sure, the Birkin and the Kelly. Hermes has been creating beautiful leather pieces renowned for their exquisite craftsmanship since 1837. First established by Thierry Hermes at a harness workshop in the Grand Boulevards quarter of Paris, the brand quickly became dedicated to serving European noblemen. Even Napoleon Bonaparte was a client, and in 1922, the first Hermes handbag was created. It's a combination of their history, exquisite craftsmanship, and overall quality that makes Hermes bags so highly coveted. Each bag is made by hand by a single artisan, and the leathers are selected very carefully to ensure that only the best pieces are used. While Hermes is recognizable to celebrities and on social media, that doesn't diminish its status as an old money favorite brand. Brunello Cucinelli. Brunello Cucinelli started his couture house in 1979, focusing on custom garments for women. The company's main focus has always been quality materials and craftsmanship. Cucinelli himself travels every year to the mountains of Mongolia to purchase cashmere directly from the producers. The company's products are all handmade in Italy, and the company headquarters are still in Umbria, the place where the company was founded more than 40 years ago. Today, the Brunello Cucinelli Company identifies its truest meaning and aesthetic research in manual work and craftsmanship. It is one of the most luxurious brands out there. When you wear one of their pieces, you don't need any logo to feel your best self. Delvaux, the oldest luxury goods house in the world, is today the epitome of quiet luxury. Founded in 1829 in Brussels, Delvaux is a truly Belgian brand, older than Belgium itself, since the Kingdom of Belgium was only established 1 year later in 1830. If Delvaux is renowned and celebrated for the quality of its creations, it is in large part thanks to the meticulous, skilled craftsmanship that is at the heart of the company's legacy and strategy. Delvaux goods are handmade on the brand's premises and have long been favorites of royalty. In 1883, Delvaux was granted the title of purveyor to the court, meaning that they were the official supplier of leather goods to the Belgian royal family. The fact that this brand is quite luxurious and is definitely under the radar makes it the perfect option for royalty and old money, since they usually shy away from loud logos. In order to buy a Patek Philippe watch, you first have to be approved by the company. Do you know the whole process you go through to buy a Birkin bag? It is basically the same thing when it comes to Patek Philippe watches. Before you are allowed to buy the watch you want, the authorized Patek Philippe dealer may put you through a small process to prove to them that you are a legitimate client, not affiliated with a watch business. They do that because of the high demand and low supply of their watches. And when it comes to the more exclusive models, the process of buying one is even harder. The Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, released in 2016 and featuring 20 complications, is a prime example. In order to have a chance at owning one, you need to apply to purchase it. People who have applied will then be carefully selected by the Stern family, owners of the Patek Philippe company. The reason for this is that Patek Philippe wants to ensure that their watches only go to collectors who genuinely appreciate and value them. The process can take up to 2 years.